Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this month's Mad About Mini paper pads. On the third Saturday of every month, there is a whole bunch of us playing along. Crystal and I were talking sort of at the end of last year that we really wanted to get in and use our little, our 6x6, 6x8, smaller papers a lot more. And so we threw the idea out there starting last month, starting in January, to have a little bit of a series. Crystal's awesome title. She is amazing to come up with names for series. So Mad About Mini Paper Pads was born, and so many of our lovely friends have jumped on the bandwagon. It's amazing. So today I have a little bit of a share, because I had a lot going on this week and I have a lot of projects, and I decided to do a couple with quite a bit of fussy cutting and stamping. You will have seen my Background Basics 16 on Thursday, the fun series that I do with my dear friend Helen, Island Scrapper, here on YouTube. So this is sort of the companion page to that layout. So let me get that layout again. Hang on. Just to refresh your memory. And if you didn't see it, just pop on back two videos, I think. And you will find it. So this is my Background Basics 16 layout that I did on Thursday, and this is the companion page. So this was hey, and this is our Elvis sort of having a good old munch and a bit of a roll in the hay, a little bit of a roll, and then standing up and sort of looking at Helen when she was at the sanctuary, saying, okay, I want to be groomed, because she was grooming some other friends of Elvis. So I think he was like, okay, he figured he better get himself, good and dirty and ready so that she wouldn't forget to groom him. So this is what this layout is about, sort of the before and then ready to be groomed. And I think she sent me a photo once she had finished grooming him, so this will be like a little bit of a mini series. So I, of course, gutted my paper here in the back, and I just framed the whipped cream paper on this very dark wood grain that goes along with the whole theme. And I just used my is it espresso, but it's more of a copper color, my Glimmer Mist, to do a little bit of packaging in the background, because I found otherwise there was a little bit here of sort of cream on cream, and I wanted it to stand out a little bit. So I used my Collection Obsession, which is Pretty Little Studios Ginger Snap this month, and here I have 3 6x6 papers that I used in my background, and I did actually cut a couple of pieces out of here so that I still have a couple of those pieces where they wouldn't be showing. But basically I put 2 sort of in a bit of a diagonal way, and they are full pieces except for the piece that I cut out. It's sort of like gutting it a little bit so that I would have some left over, and I popped those right here. And then I took this lovely paper, that I find sort of complements both of the other papers beautifully, and I cut that paper right in half, so 3x6, 3x6, and I put them under the photo, but sort of not one on top of the other, sort of opposite here as well, in a little bit of a diagonal. And this to me is something that I love to do, to really showcase pattern paper, beautiful pattern paper, when I'm using it, almost making it part of the embellishment. And then I had a strip of the paper that I gutted. So because our idea is 6x6, 6x8, 2x2, 3x4s, or smaller pieces of paper. So I just laid that across. And that was basically my foundation. But then I wanted to bring in some aspects from the companion page, namely this sort of like chicken wire here. So I had a little bit left over, so I used 2 little pieces that I tucked in under the photos and then sort of built my clusters from there. Now, I use this gorgeous Bramble Fox title piece, which was from one of my Fox boxes. I don't remember now whether it was October or November, but I think one of those. And the color of this matches the ginger snap perfectly. And this is sort of, I found this sort of a little bit tongue-in-cheek in that I'm using wildlife, not in the sense of wildlife around us, but rather a wild life with our Elvis getting himself all full of hay and having his own little party. So I thought that would be a fun title. And my embellishments are pretty much all lovely digiprints from Nicole Jones and NicoleJones911. And of course, that is always linked down below in my description box as well, because you can, I have a discount code, and I never think to mention it, but if you, it doesn't do anything for me, but for you, I mean, if you pop on over and you use my code, which is Moira10, you'll get 10% off already incredible prices for her digi prints. So I put just a couple of tags up here. This lovely wood slice, because I wanted to bring a bit of that in from the companion page, and a butterfly on top here. And then I just wanted to bring in a few mushrooms because I just love them, and the colors are so gorgeous and they match ginger snap perfectly. So I did myself a little bit of a cluster here so I could get my title, Time for a Groom, in here. And again, my chicken wire, another tiny little cluster here with 2 mushrooms and another wood slice. And these are popped up on foam because, of course, my photo is popped up on foam. And then I just added 2 more of the little NicoleJones911 butterflies here. And I love this layout. So I think this is a fun little series. I really enjoyed making these. I'm sorry this was not a process. Normally it is, but as I said, I just had a little bit too much going on. And in fact, I created this layout. I think I created it while watching and playing and participating, I guess, in Adele's Inky Quills live stream last week. I did most of it, and then I finished it, I think, on Monday evening after work. So there you go, my friends. This month's Mad About Mini Paper Pads. Please make sure you pop on down below. Everybody who is playing along today will be linked down below. And there are tons, lots and lots of lovely inspiration. And if you play along, use the hashtag Mad About Mini Paper Pads so that we can find you. And if you're looking to make sure that you don't miss anybody else, you can use that hashtag over on Instagram as well. So thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry it's a little bit dark. I really wanted to get this done, and the light is going down. I hope it's not too dark. And my friends, I will see you back here very soon. Bye for now.